going the distance with This is the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle pricing on the market, as well as the best service around. Well, we'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
At Murray Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in larger cities, paired with the personalized and compassionate care you deserve. As the largest health system between Nashville and Huntsville, we have a medical staff of more than 200 physicians across an array of specialties, ranging from primary care to robotic surgery. They lead skilled teams of nurses and other clinical experts that diagnose and treat conditions with advanced technology. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
Looking to buy or sell in Lawrence County, Tennessee? At Corbin & Company Realty, we know this place because we live here too. We are locally owned and deeply rooted. We treat you like a neighbor because you are one. Trust the team that does local best. Check out our listings like this lush 4.56 acre tract with a 3-year home, large shop building, and a year-round creek. This is just one of the many hidden gems we discover for you. Call Donna today at 931-629-5228. Corbin & Company Realty LLC, Summertown's only real estate firm.
Banking made simple and convenient. At Builtwell Bank, we're here for you. Whether you're making a milestone purchase or saving for retirement, our dedicated financial team will walk with you every step of the way because we care. From personal banking accounts to making sure your business and commercial needs are met, we'll make sure you have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and goals. Serving Lawrenceburg and Summertown. Come see us today. Member FDIC.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
The storm doesn't ask. It takes. It tests. It pushes everything to its limit. Some things are built different. Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements. Proven by time. Engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
Some things just never go out of style, like craftsmanship you can trust. Since 1902, H.B. Brink & Company has been building more than homes, they've built trust. Locally owned and operated in Lawrence County, Tennessee for over a century, spanning 3 generations, extending their craft to surrounding counties, providing lumber, millwork, tools, and materials that stand the test of time. From custom homes to weekend DIY projects, if you need it, they've got it. Stop by 134 Depot Street in Lawrenceburg or give them a call today.
From the X Sports Network, this is Lawrence County High School basketball.
And welcome everybody here to Winchester, Tennessee, the site for tonight's TSSAA Class 3A Region 6 District 12, a boys playing game featuring the Wildcats of Lawrence County and the Rebels of Franklin County. AJ Good with McKinley Wheely. Kevin Wright is our producer extraordinaire here tonight. McKinley, stakes are pretty simple. It's the 4-5 game. Win, you go into the semifinals on Friday, but most important, you extend your season by at least 3 more games, because you get into the region tournament if you win this one here tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot at stake is, I think, putting it lightly. You know, this year has been a rough ride for our guys, but Bryce has been telling them consistently, like, guys, we've got to find a way to make what we've gone through this season worth it. A win tonight would definitely do that for us. We have some tough competition ahead of us if we do. However, we definitely want to come out with a win tonight and at least get our guys 3 more games.
Starting lineup for the Wildcats, the same 5 we've seen over the last about 4 or 5 games. Brayson Rose, Dirks Boyd, Max Carr, Jake Moore, Dusty Osborne. A different looking starting 5 for Franklin County than what we've seen in the 2 previous games. Brandon Walker, Austin Heath, Brody Goff, Monty Johnson, and Jaden Cisco. And these 2 have played twice during the regular season. Right here, Lawrence County, probably McKinley put together their best 4 quarters all year long in their lone district win, and the last one that they've had right here in this building. And then once the Rebels came to Lawrenceburg, Wildcats were up 20 in the 3rd quarter. Rebels put on a comeback for the ages to win that one, then eventually beat Marshall County for a chance to host us. So these 2 have played 2 vastly different games in each other's buildings.
Yeah, and really, I think if you kind of neglect the second half of that game at our place, I mean, this is a team that we've come out and played pretty consistently here, and then for a good part of the game, consistently there. We were talking before the break, this team really likes to slow it down, at least offensively, and really they sped things up at our place, and I think we just hadn't seen them put the ball in the basket like they did at our place. So we've proven that we can beat these guys. We haven't really seen a lot of that this season, and we've been talking a lot about how, we've been playing from behind a lot of games. This is a team that we've shown we can beat you by 12, we can get up by 20. It's just a matter of keeping things together, keeping our heads on our shoulders, and realizing that, hey, if we build a lead, we've got to keep that, do the fundamentals, do the things we know how to do. We can easily come out with a win tonight.
Wildcats in the purple, Franklin County in the white. Wildcats will start off left to right, Franklin County from right to left. Rose versus Walker to tip it off to start things off here. Winner will face Tullahoma, 5:30 at Tullahoma on Friday. Hopefully it will be the Wildcats, and then the Lady Cats will play Franklin County right after that. And Walker tips this over to Johnson, and the Rebels will have the ball to start things off. Wildcats starting off in the 2-3 zone. Johnson over to Goff. Back over to Johnson. Now back over to Goff, left wing. Out to Johnson straight away, swings over Heath, right wing. Over to Johnson straight away, now over to Goff. Goff over to Johnson. Back over to Goff. Goff for a left wing 3. Off the back of the iron, no, and a rebound by Jake Moore. It's right where the Wildcats want him to do. McKinley shoot a lot of 3s.
Right.
Carr kicks out Rose, and Boyd's there. Boyd drives, kicks out to Moore. Moore for 3. He hits it, and a good start to this one for the Wildcats.
And watch Franklin County here, when we're in this 2-3, our back line has got to get out when the skip pass is made or a fast pass across the top of the key. Watch them to set that screen on that back line to open up that 3-point shot for them.
Goff left wing, now over to Johnson. Johnson kicks out Heath. Heath at the top of the key, now over to Goff. Back over to Heath. Heath top of the key. Johnson right wing. Heath's top of the key again. Now over to Goff left wing. They're really paying a lot of attention to Cisco, but Cisco here in the corner for 3. Offline, and a rebound by Osborne. 0 for 2 to start things off. Franklin County from beyond the arc. Moore hands over to Carr. Carr will bring it out to the Franklin County logo. Minute 30 into the game. Wildcats up 3. Boyd left wing, out to Osborne. Osborne hands over to Carr. Carr, jumper in the lane, short. Offensive rebound. Osborne puts it up, can't get it to go. Missed opportunity there for the Wildcats. Now Johnson quickly the other way. Drives, and that is dribbled off of him out of bounds in the first turnover of the game. Great job by Jake Moore. Carr over to Moore, setting up a press. Boyd barely got a hand on it. Good job. Now they got numbers. Boyd layup up, banks it in. Wildcats up 5-0.
And that's what we've got to do. And if you listen to us most games, Bryce is screaming middle, middle, middle. So good by Dirks to be there in the middle. We just got to make sure we don't throw one over his head.
Johnson now over to Heath, right wing. Back to Johnson, swings over Goff, left wing to Johnson. Over to Heath, right wing. Skip pass, Goff. Trying to find Walker down low. Now Goff for 3. Back of the iron, no, and Walker tips it out to Johnson. Johnson picks up his dribble down low. Walker kicks out Goff. Goff driving the baseline. Looking for somebody. Bounce pass to Walker. Inside Goff. Goff jumper up. Rattles in and out, no, and a rebound by Carr.
Good contest by Dusty there.
Carr quickly. Layup up, short, rebound Goff. Goff will bring it over midcourt. Almost 3 minutes into the first. Johnson right wing, Goff straight away. Back over to Johnson right wing. He'll try a three. Short. And coming up the rebound, Jake Moore. Ahead the Carr. Carr pulls up. Kicks out the Moore. Moore's open for three. Back of the iron, no. And a rebound by Heath. And Boyd will foul him from behind. Just the first, actually, just our first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's an interesting one, too, because Dirks didn't really go over, and it's like when whoever got the rebound, can't remember his name, when he jumped up, he almost went back into Dirks' body, so that's a tough one to pick up early, but we can live with it.
Johnson over to Heath right wing. Swings over Goff right wing. Heath top of the key. Inside Walker, kicks out Johnson. Johnson for, fake the three. Now kicks out to Heath. Heath over to Johnson. Johnson drives, picks up his dribble. Skip pass out to Heath, and almost, that was very close. Good job, Heath there. Johnson left corner, out to Heath straight away, swings over Goff. Yeah, they had
missed his big guy.
Yeah, they did. Heath kicks out Johnson. About to reach the midway point of the first quarter. Johnson now over to Heath. Heath for three. Hits it.
Yeah.
5-3. First three-pointer in 5 tries. It was bound to happen at some point.
Middle.
Boyd. Back to Carr. Carr will get it over midcourt. Guarded by Heath. Carr hands over to Moore. Now over to Boyd. Boyd kicks out Carr.
Good
Carr
screen.
Over to Rose. Rose drives, picks up his dribble. Kicks out Carr. Carr for three. Front of the iron. And a rebound by Walker.
Got to block out.
Now ahead to Goff. Goff over midcourt. Swings over Heath. Heath drives, lost it. And coming up with the steal is Boyd. Second turnover by the Rebels. Boyd over to Moore. Moore top of the key, guarded by Heath. Now over to Carr, right wing. Carr, now to Moore. NBA range three.
Wow.
He hits it.
Smokes Jake Moore.
Jake Moore now with 6 off from beyond the arc. Wildcats up 8-3. Under 3 minutes left to play in the first.
Why am I surprised?
Yeah, I mean, if it's not from the volleyball line, he's not in range. Heath, skip pass over to Goff, left wing. Now skip pass over to Heath. Heath kicks out Johnson, swings over Goff. Goff's going to drive the baseline, jumper up, knocks it down.
Good ball movement.
His first points, it's 8-5. 3-point Wildcat lead, Moore to Carr. Back over to Moore.
There you
now
go.
to Osborne over midcourt. The Boyd in the middle. Boyd drives and dribbles it back out. He'll stop for three. Front of the iron, no. Rebound by Goff. Goff already second board. Now over to Johnson in the corner. Guarded by Rose. Weird bounce pass there over to Goff, top of the key.
Like he bowled it.
Yeah, he got from point A to point B. That's all that mattered. Heath right wing. Over to Goff. Now to Heath. Heath for three. He hits it.
That brief hesitation there by Goff just at the top. Pull that defense a step closer.
Tied up at 8. Minute 45 left in the first. Boyd over midcourt finds Rose. Rose drives. Tough layup.
Good.
Got it in. Rose on the board. It's 10-8.
Got to get a stop. Need a stop.
Minute 30 left in the first. Johnson now over to Goff. Back to Johnson. Over to Goff. Picks up his dribble. Bounce pass Walker. Walker for three. Front of the iron. And Osborne a good save. His second rebound. Now Carr over midcourt. Over to Osborne. Hands out to Rose. Rose drives. Jump stop. Gets a shot blocked by Walker. Comes up with his own rebound. Kicks out. It's Moore for three. In and out.
There you go,
offensive
Dusty.
rebound. Osborne goes up. Can't get it to go. Rebound Moore.
How is there not a foul in here somewhere?
Yeah, I don't know. Jumper. Carr up and in. Wildcats make it 12-8.
Great job to stick with it. Dusty, Jake, and then Max with a nice clean finish. Make up for that one he left a little short earlier.
Bunch of At the swatted wasp away. You can tell it's almost baseball season now.
Yeah.
Heath over the right. Oh, it's on me now. Heath at the top of the key. Johnson left wing. Now over to Goff right wing. Johnson top of the key. Swings over Heath. Heath for three. Rattles in and out. No. Offensive rebound Cisco. And then throws this one away. And that will go out of bounds, and that's the third turnover against Franklin County. Whole host of subs coming in for the Wildcats.
4.
Moore's the only one staying in, so you've got, that's a nightmare for me.
Bracy, Massa, Glass, and Jax. Violent.
Yep. Well, I guess it was a straight line change. Nope, Jake's still in.
Jake's still in.
Yep. Kind of got tripped up there. Skip pass over to Violent.
Oh, one more.
Violent drives, and we're going to get our first foul with 1 second left here in the first. It's going to go on Heath, his first and just his team's first. Checking in now for Franklin County. Daniel Woods coming in for Austin Heath. 1 second left here. Wildcats up 4. They will get the ball out of the second quarter. Moore, quick release three at the buzzer offline, and that one will end the first quarter. Wildcats up 12-8 after the first 8 minutes. We'll take a quick break, start the second when we return on the X Sports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with Primary Care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary Care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
12-8, the Wildcat lead as we start the second quarter. Bracy, Violent, Glass, Massa, and Moore in the lineup. For the Wildcats, for the Rebels, Cisco, Woods, Goff, Heath, and Walker. Moore dribbles the top, the key over to Violent. Violent drives, scoop shot up, no. Offensive free, oh, yeah, it's going to go out of bounds over to Franklin County. I thought maybe Bracy was going to pull that one down.
Yeah. I think he got caught reaching back behind him on that one. It's hard to pull those down.
Heath over midcourt. Wildcats extending the zone a little bit here. Woods right wing. Now over to Heath. Back over to Woods. Oh, dangerous pass. Heath now over to Goff. He'll drive the baseline, cut off Massa. Skip pass to Woods, and yeah, stepped out of bounds, traveled either way. It's the fourth turnover against the Rebels.
That's good because Bracy was way far over here on this side of the basket, and you want to help over, but he can't get caught coming too far.
Bracy in the Violent. Back over to Bracy. In the middle to Moore. Now out the Glass over midcourt. Good job breaking the press. Now over to Violent. Violent sets up the play at the Rebel logo. Bounce pass Bracy left elbow. Hands over to Moore. Moore somehow gets it out the Glass. Glass now to Bracy, top of the key. Now over to Glass. Minute into the second. Now out the Violent. 5-out look here by the Wildcats. Over to Massa left wing. And Moore straight away. Back over to Massa. Massa.
Nice
backdoor pass to Violent who gets it off the Glass.
Goodness gracious.
First points for Jax.
That's why you move without the ball. Great cut and great pass by Massa. Great finish, too, by Jax.
14-8, 6-point lead. Minute 30 into the second. Heath, skip pass over to Woods. Now to Goff, over to Heath. Now to Cisco, right corner for three. Short. And
good
rebound, Jax Violent. Now over to Moore, over the timeline. Kicks out the Violent. Violent crosses over on Woods. Bounce pass taken away by Heath. First turnover by the Wildcats. Work over to Woods, left wing for three. Back of the iron, no. Rebound, Jake Moore. Moore will bring it over the timeline. Guarded by Heath. Now over to Glass, left wing. Bracy giving some screens. Over to Moore. Moore for three. He hits another. Jake Moore with 9 off on beyond the arc. Wildcats up 9. Herbert Horton going to call his first timeout here of the game. With 5:39 remaining in the second, 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them on the X Sports Network.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
This is the X Sports Network.
5:39 remaining in the second as Franklin County calls their first timeout. Lawrence County leading it 17-8. Jake Moore gets his first break as Max Carr comes back into the game. Moore checks out with 9 points, all from beyond the arc. Heath, top of the key. Skip pass over to Goff. He'll try a deep three, front of the iron, and gets his own offensive rebound. Goff over to Heath. Swings over to Woods in the corner.
Watch the skip.
Kicks out Heath. Works inside. Almost taken away. Kicks out the Woods. Woods for three. Hits it. Dang. Good ball movement there. And that makes it 17-11. That was Grant Parkerson who just checked into the game first time. Carr over to Mawson. Drives the baseline. Spins. Nice pass to Glass. Layup up.
Good
Gets
finish.
it in. 19-11. Wildcats now 10 points in the paint opposed to none for Franklin County so far. 4:45 remaining in the half. Over to Woods, right wing. Back over to Heath. Now to Walker down low. Walker goes up,
On the floor.
and the foul is on the floor. Looks like that's going on Massa, his first, and the team's first. Monty Johnson back into the game for the Rebels. Checking out is Heath. 4:37 remaining here in the first.
Nothing easy right here.
Goff looking for somebody. Finally finds Johnson. Now over to Goff. Will have Walker wide open. Now kicks out Johnson. Swings over Woods. Now over to Johnson. Over to Woods, right wing. Skip pass over to Goff. Goff, jump stop. Shot up, and he is fouled. He'll head the line to shoot two. Going Bracy, his first, team second.
And Bracy does a lot of good things for us defensively. And some of this, I think, too, is age and experience. But if he would realize I've got an 8-foot wingspan, he doesn't have to go swatting at it all the time. And some of that was also the follow-through, trying to catch up where somebody got beat. Don't want to fault him for the hustle.
Goff hits the first free throw from either side today.
But Bracy's got some length, and he can use that. And a hand in the face goes a long way on some shots.
Goff only hits 1 of 2, and Cara Moth, thank goodness there wasn't a white jersey underneath there.
Yeah, that might have been an easy basket.
Carr over to Glass, right wing, back over to Carr. 19-12 the Wildcat lead. Carr top of the key over to Violet. Skip pass to Glass and then out of his hands. Second Wildcat turnover. 4:03 remaining. Franklin County have 4 turnovers. The Wildcats with 2. Johnson over to Goff. Bounce pass Walker. Walker mid baseline jumper hits it. His first points makes it 19-14.
We need a basket. We don't have to settle, but we need a basket.
Violet right wing over to Carr. Carr back over to Violet. Inside Bracy. Hook shot up. Knocks it down from Landon Bracy.
That looked nice.
That was a very quick shot. 21-14 Woods. Now at the Johnson top of the key. Swings over Goff. Now over to Johnson. Over to Goff. Back to Woods top of the key. Inside Walker. kicks out Johnson. Johnson drives and runs into a brick wall, and Bracey now out to Walker. Walker.
Charge.
That's an offensive foul.
That's
and
it.
First on Walker and the team's 5th turnover.
I know Massa had to been thinking, I know that guy's not stopping. He's going to come right through me. Great job stepping over, getting there early. I always appreciate a good charge.
Boyd and Moore check in. Glass and Violent check out. 3:11 remaining here in the first half. Carr will walk it over midcourt. 2-3 zone now by Franklin County. Carr over to Moore, back over to Carr. Ooh, awkward pass. It's the second one he's done. Now over to Boyd, left wing. Now over to Carr. Back over to Boyd. Carr swings over Moore, right wing. Moore for a deep 3. Front of the iron, offensive rebound, Bracey. Moore in the free throw line, out the Carr. Carr for 3. He hits it. And the Wildcats lead it 24-14.
Good rebound by Bracey. I mean, kept that alive. You want to talk about, second chance points. They call it that for a reason.
10 points, largest lead of the game for the Wildcats. Johnson swings over to Goff. Goff now in the corner for 3. Back of the iron. And Parkinson comes up with a rebound. Now trapped in the corner, out the Woods. Woods skip pass over to Goff. Goff drives, kicks out Parkinson, now over to Woods. Woods, he'll try a 3, back of the iron, no. And a rebound by Jake Moore, his 5th. Quickly
Finish.
ahead the Carr. Carr layup up, no, but he is fouled. He'll have the line to shoot 2. As Woods will pick up his first foul and the team's 2nd.
I don't think I've seen Woods move that fast.
No.
Either time we played him, he got down there quick.
He found that extra gear to at least stop Max from getting an easy 2. It's just like pass interference. You want a touchdown or a 15-yard penalty? As Carr hits the first. Rose will come in for Massa. Cisco will check in for Woods. Timeout called by Herbert Horton again with 2:01 remaining here in the second. Another 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them on the Exports Network.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
Back here in Winchester, the Wildcats lead at 25-14. Max Carr has one more free throw left after the Rebels just called their second timeout of the game. They got 3 remaining. Same lineup. Franklin County kind of going big here with Parkerson, Cisco, and Walker. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound Parkerson. Wildcats and Rebels both 1 of 2 from the line. Under 2 minutes left here in the first half. Goff, now over to Johnson. Goff straight away, back over to Johnson, right wing. Goff, top of the key, swings over Cisco, left corner. Now over to Goff, back over to Cisco. Bounce pass into Walker, taken away by Brayson Rose, and then he turns it over. Parkerson in the corner, drives the baseline. Picks up his dribble, kicks out Cisco. Cisco over to Goff. Now to Johnson, right wing. Over to Parkerson, right corner. Inside, tipped. Good job. Bracey puts it right back in the hands of Parkerson. Johnson over to Goff. Now over to Johnson. They'll reset the play. Minute 15 left in the half. Swings over Cisco, now to Goff. Over to Johnson. Johnson drives, jump stop, good move, a layup up, no good, gets his own rebound, gets that one up and in. First points for Johnson, makes it 25-16. And their first points in the paint. Boyd open in the corner for 3, back of the iron, no, rebound Johnson.
There you go, Bracey.
Good job by Bracey, pressuring Johnson.
And just to slow it down and make it to where Franklin County's not coming down, getting a couple quick passes and easy layup. Good spot defense there by Bracey.
Land in for Bracey, 45 seconds left in the half. Johnson. Over to Cisco, back to Johnson. Skip pass over to Goff, right wing. Now over to Johnson. 30 seconds left, over to Goff. Back to Johnson. Goff again, right wing. Over to Johnson. Now to Cisco. Cisco drives. And a foul on the floor with 18.9 seconds left. It's going to go on Jake Moore, his first, team's third. 18.9 seconds remaining in the half. Cisco. Bounce pass in to Walker. Walker, skip pass to Parkerson. He's double teamed, and he took about 12 steps there. Goff down low. Tough shot. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Walker gets that one up and in. 25-18. Moore. Shot at the buzzer. Short, and that will end the first half. The Wildcats lead it by 7, 25-18 after the first 16 minutes. Take a few-minute break, then we'll have the start of the second half when we return on the X Sports Network.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity. Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-5264 or 931-629-9472 today.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some
now available Medicare plans for seniors, contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call today at 931-242-5225.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Make your property rock and roll with services from GNS Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
This is the X Sports Network.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
a one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Bring your outdoor dreams to life at Loretto Nursery and Landscaping. This one-stop shop can help you get your project done from start to finish. Go see for yourself. They have a wide variety of plants, from tropicals to ferns and trees, plus hanging baskets. What they have to offer goes beyond what looks good. They also supply concrete, mulch, compost, and drainage culverts. Don't forget about their on-lot buildings and chicken coops. You think that's all? You can also stop by to fill up your propane tank. Loretto Nursery and Landscaping has you covered. Stop by 409 South Military Street.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
ArcticAir keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using ArcticAir for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
ArcticAir. When you need us, we'll be there.
LUS is committed to our customers. From providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service, LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Have you ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I just had to open a Bank Independent account and follow a few simple steps. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
From the X Sports Network, this is Lawrence County High School basketball.
25-18, the Lawrence County boys lead over Franklin County in this district tournament play-in game. The winner gets Tullahoma 5:30 at Tullahoma on Friday night. Quick first half stats: Wildcats 10 of 24, 4 of 12 from 3, 1 of 2 from the line. Franklin County 7 of 21 from the field, 3 of 14 from 3, 1 of 2 from the line. Wildcats won the rebounding battle 14-13, 10-4 points off turnovers in favor of the Wildcats, 10-4 points off pain in favor of the Wildcats as well. Second chance points 5 and 4 in favor of the Wildcats, as Franklin County will have the ball to start off the third quarter. Just a 7-point game, as we found out at home. Even 20 points doesn't matter.
Right. We've got to play good, clean basketball. We can't start having silly turnovers. We got to keep the ball protected, and we got to take opportunities that they give us to score.
Original starting lineup back into the game here for the Wildcats, and the same for the Rebels. Working it around. Goff inside Walker on Osborne. Tough shot, can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound, can't get that one to go. Now rebound Cisco. And then we're going to get a jump ball, and that's going to go in favor of the Wildcats.
I mean, it's ours, but I think Dirk's got it out of there pretty quick.
Getting in the car, 35 seconds into the third. 7-point Wildcat lead, 7th turnover against Franklin County. Boyd. Out the Rose, top of the key. Brayson spins, drives, left-handed layup, short. Rebound Cisco. Over to Goff, now to Johnson. Johnson kicks out to Goff. Minute into the third. Goff screen from Walker. Jumper on its way. Short. Rebound Carr. Max's third rebound. Carr racing quickly, kicks out Boyd. Boyd drives, layup up, can't get it to go. Rebound Walker. Now ahead to Johnson, weaving in and out of traffic. Johnson off the bottom of the backboard, rebound Moore. Now Jake pressing the pace. Kicks out the Boyd. Boyd open for three. He hits it. Boyd on the board. He's got 5, and the Wildcats now lead it by 10.
Got to get another stop. We like those rushed mid-rangers that they don't really want to take, to make them settle. Keep the defense up. It's easy on a zone to kind of lay back. But
Walker for 3, no good. Rebound Boyd. Quickly ahead to Moore. Moore wide open for 3. Back in front of the iron, off of the stanchion, out of bounds over to Franklin County.
That's what I want to tell him. They were so far off of him. Yeah. He could have stepped up to the three-point line on that one. I can't believe they left him so open.
6:02 remaining in the third. Wildcats up 28-18. Johnson over midcourt. Over to Heath. Heath over to Johnson. Now to Goff in the left corner. Back over to Johnson. Goff left wing. He'll drive the baseline. Kicks in the Cisco. Good jumper pass. Up. Back iron no. And a rebound by Carr. Carr gets his 4th board. Carr kicks over to Moore. Moore out the Carr. Carr at the right wing.
Oh, set that screen, Dirks.
Now to Dirks, top of the key. Dirks drives. Looking for somebody. He's going to have to get rid of it soon. And throws it right to Goff. 4th turnover against the Wildcats. Goff kicks out Heath. Heath fakes the 3, drives, brings it back out to Goff. Inside, tip to Walker, tips it right back to Goff. He is a master of tipping that to a white jersey. Walker in the paint. And that one is taken away by Boyd. Go. Coming the other way, Dirks drives, blocked out of bounds. Big time block by Walker.
I think Dirk slowed down just a little bit when he saw Jake kind of cutting that defender off. Gave Parker just enough time to, or Walker or Parker, keep mixing them up. The big guy for Franklin to come through and
Walker
send that one to the bleachers.
Lindsay and Parkerson into the game. Heath and Cisco check out. Moore takes it out in the left corner. 4:50 remaining in the third. Moore finds Carr. Carr guarded by Johnson over to Boyd. swings over Moore left wing. 5 out look by the Wildcats. Finds Carr. Goes up, too strong.
Left
Rebound
hand,
Johnson.
left
Now Johnson pushing the pace. In and out of the hands of Lindsay, and another turnover back to Lawrence County, their 9th. And a timeout will be called by Lawrence County. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, we realize when it comes to sports that seasons begin and seasons end. There's an ever-changing to a new season. In Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 1, there is appointed a time for everything. There's a time for every event under heaven. Life has its seasons. But one thing that does not change is Jesus Christ. The Bible says he is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Put your trust, confidence, and obedience in him. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
This is the X Sports Network.
Lawrence County calls their first timeout as they lead at 28-18, 4:34 remaining here in the third. Wildcats with the ball. Moore gets it in the car. Carr guarded by Johnson. Over to Moore over midcourt. He's got an open lane. Kicks out Rose. Rose drives. Runner up. That's off the line. And a rebound by Johnson. Johnson drives. Euro step. Tough layup. Got it in. He's got 4. It's 28-20. Their first fast break points of the game. Boyd over midcourt. Kicks out Rose. Rose spins, kicks out the Boyd, and he travels. 5th Wildcat turnover.
We look like we're scared to death to take it into the middle of the lane. I mean, we're kicking it out so early.
Johnson gets the inbound from Parkerson midway through the third. Over to Goff left wing, back to Johnson. Over to Lindsay. Now to Johnson, back over to Lindsay. In the corner to Goff. Good. Lindsay top of the key, back over to Goff. Goff drives the baseline and throws it right into the hands of Brayson Rose. 10th turnover by the Rebels. Now Moore has it over midcourt, guarded by Johnson. Jake spins, drives, kicks out. Dusty open for 3. That's offline and tipped out to Boyd. Boyd for 3. He hits it! And the Wildcats up 11.
I'm up here losing my mind, though, because we keep kicking it out so early. I think we just need one more drive to or one more dribble to pull that defense in a little bit, make our shots outside a little easier.
Lindsay swings over Parkerson in the corner. Parkerson drives, cut off, now over to Walker. Walker drives, jumper on its way, rattles in and out, and then in. Walker with 6, leads down to 9, 31-22. Moore over to Carr. Carr cut off by Lindsay. Now over to Boyd. They got to get it over midcourt. And they do, just in the nick of time. Boyd. Long pass over to Moore, knocked out of bounds by Walker. Sub coming in for Lawrence County. Massa comes in for Osborne. Goff is out. And Cisco is back in.
With this man full court pressure, we're going to have to make sure we get rid of the ball before we get in trouble as they start trapping.
Moore calls from the screen from Rose. Kicks out the Boyd. Boyd straight away for 3. Short. Offensive rebound.
Massa.
Fights off everybody. Now to Boyd for 3. Rolls in and out. And Walker with the rebound. Wildcats now 6 of 18 from 3. Lindsay trying to push the pace. Bounce past Parkerson. Works it down low. Walker. Walker pressured by Boyd. Out to Lindsay for 3. Almost banks it in. Rebound Boyd. Now over to Moore, and then we'll try to slow things down. Boyd over midcourt. 2 minutes left here in the third. Over to Moore. Back over to Boyd. Swings over Carr. Now to Rose. Rose spins in the paint. Left-handed layup.
In one, baby!
And one opportunity for Brayson Rose.
And now this is what we're going to get, because I know that Franklin County's coach is thinking, we've got to speed these guys up, and they've done that to us. But as they step out to this man-to-man pressure and looking to trap us at times, that's going to pull the defenders out a little bit more and then give Brayson and really everybody on our team better opportunities, more open lane to get inside. And again, I'm okay with the kick out. We just need to make sure that if we're driving in, we're bringing people inside before we kick it out to an open shooter.
Rose knocks down the M1. He's got 5. It's 34-22. Heath just back in the game. Glass and Bracey checked in for Lawrence County as well. And, yeah, they did not start the clock there
32-24, AJ.
Well, that's
you swapped them around.
Well, they got it swapped around.
Yeah.
I looked at the wrong thing.
Oh, do we? They do have it swapped.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay.
And they didn't start the clock either. So.
There.
Double whammy.
Yeah. Well, now I sound like the idiot.
No, you're good.
That's all right. I don't have the personal scoreboard in my hand. Now they're debating on how much time do we take off.
Say about what, 2-3 seconds?
Yeah.
About right there. Right there's a good. Okay, you can keep going if you want. I'm fine with that.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, just drive it to 40.
Yeah.
We round up.
Yeah. Minute 44 left in the third. Wildcats up 12. Heath. Wildcats back in the 2-3 zone. Cisco over to Heath. Lindsay left wing. Bounce pass over to Heath. Now over to Cisco. Heath. Cisco right wing. Over to Heath's top of the key. Lindsay left wing. Heath top of the key. Over to Lindsay. Lindsay for 3. Banks it in. 34-25. They're now 4 of 17 from 3. Carr gets it over midcourt. Guarded by Lindsay. Now over to Rose. Rose drives on Parkerson. And Parkerson's going to pick up the foul. His second, team second.
Yeah, Parkerson's arguing. Yeah. You know what did I do? But he come into him with his body. Yeah. You've got to get in front of him. You can't cut him off.
Carr. Dangerous pass found its way to Glass. Now over to Carr. Carr drives, layup up, can't get it to go. Rebound Parkerson. And Parkerson Cisco almost gets it taken away over to Walker. Walker drives, layup up, got it in.
We got to take a charge.
Walker with 8. It's at 34-27. 40 seconds left in the third. Glass, bounce pass over to Carr. 30 seconds. Wildcats would be wise to play for the final shot here if they can. Carr over to Bracey. Now to Glass. Glass jumps up, bounce pass Rose. Rose for 3. Side of the iron. Glass with the offensive rebound. And then somehow Max Carr came up with it. Pass tipped and throws it right over to Cisco. Coming the other way, Walker slams it down. 3 seconds left. Carr struggling with it. No foul. And that will end the third quarter. So Franklin County ends up with a bit of a run. It's a 5-point game as we go to the fourth. That is next on the X Sports Network.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time. And nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
5-point Lawrence County lead, 34-29 as we go to the final quarter of play. Franklin County will start off with the ball. Heath gets the inbound. Over to Cisco. Now to Parkerson in the corner. Out to Heath. Swings over Lindsay, now to Heath. Over to Cisco left wing, now to Heath. Inside Walker. Kicks out Cisco. Cisco for 3. Rattles in and out. And Boyd going to come up with the rebound.
Yeah.
And we're going to get a foul on Franklin County.
I really don't know why he swung his arm trying to poke that out. He had us in the corner. couldn't really go the other way because somebody's on the floor.
Fouls on Lindsey, his first, team's first. Bracey gets it in the Moore. Guarded by Lindsey, now to Bracey. Over to Moore. Moore dribbles in the middle of the Glass. Glass picks up his dribble, now over to Bracey, right wing. Out the Moore. Moore dribbles, guarded by Heath. It's a screen from Bracey. Now over to Boyd. Boyd now over to Moore. Back over to Boyd, left wing. Boyd drives, kicks out Glass. Glass looking for somebody.
Come to him.
Finds it to Bracey. Now out the Boyd, swings over Massa. Massa for a long two.
Yeah! It gave him the three.
They gave him the three. His feet were clearly on the line. It's 37
He's
to 24.
grinning ear to ear.
Yeah, I think he knows. 37-29, 8-point game.
They need to stop.
Lindsey over to Heath. Back over to Lindsey, right wing. Heath inside the Cisco. Nice pass down low. Parker's in, and Moore's going to pick up the foul. Not a bad foul. His second, team's first. 6:29 remaining. Johnson to check back in for the Rebels.
And honestly, if that pass is to Walker there, I think he's probably a lot more likely to get an and one on that one. I think we're happy with whose hands it actually ended up with on that one.
Woods checks in for Lindsey. Cisco takes it out. Johnson in the right corner. Over to Cisco. Now to Johnson. Over to Cisco. Inside Walker. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't try a shot there. Cisco for three. Short. Rebound Woods. Woods goes up. Can't get it to go. Rebound Massa. Now ahead the Moore.
He is counting so fast.
Yeah. Bracey now to Moore. Moore had an open lane. I'm sure you saw it like I did. Not the worst thing, though. They can milk some clock here. Under 6 minutes left here in the contest. Moore, Massa. Massa drives, goes up, gets fouled. He'll have the line here to shoot two.
33 there. I don't know if he got pushed or just with some momentum of him standing up. You see Jake kind of caught his head for him.
Massa to the line to shoot two. Wildcats 2 of 3. We've only shot 5 total free throws in this game.
I think the referees have done a pretty good job letting them play. And, I mean, we played some pretty clean basketball all the way around.
Both sides really have.
Yeah.
We have a total of 11 fouls.
Really, that many?
That's it.
It feels like it's been less than that.
Mawson misses it, but gets his own rebound. Puts the shot up and in. 39-29.
That's what I like to see.
10-point game, 5:35 left. Johnson over to Cisco left wing. Johnson straight away. Over to Woods right wing. Now to Johnson. Cisco left wing. Back over to Johnson straight away. Back out to Woods. Over to Johnson. Johnson for a straightaway three. Hits it. Johnson with 7. It's 39-32. Boyd. Get it over midcourt. Crosses over Woods. Drives. Kicks out Massa in the corner for 3. Back to the iron. And Boyd will track down the rebound. Now to Moore. 5 minutes left. Bounce pass to Boyd. Now over to Bracey. Moore in the corner. Pass tip to Bracey. Bracey, runner up, knocks it down. Bracey with 4 leads out the 9.
Was that a floater?
It was. Walker the other way. Down low, cut off, now out to Johnson. He'll go into the paint. It's a tough shot, can't get it to go. Rebound Boyd.
Timeout, he's calling timeout. Jake got it, I think.
Yep, he is pointing, saying it was a timeout. So with 4:29 remaining here in the contest, the Wildcats will get their second timeout. A 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them on the Exports Network.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
Back here in Winchester, 41-32, the Wildcat lead, 4:29 remaining. Lawrence County with the ball. Both sides, 3 timeouts remaining. Moore to take it out. He's joined by Bracey, Massa, Glass, and Boyd in the lineup. Goff just checked back in. He comes in for Cisco. Moore, guarded by Johnson. Now over to Boyd. Back over to Moore, inside the glass. Kicks out Massa. He'll drive the baseline. Blocked by Walker. Walker's second block of the night. Now Johnson drives.
Charge.
Yes,
Jake.
That will be Johnson's first and the team's 11th turnover.
Did that go through the basket? Did he make that?
I think so.
Great take by Jake.
I'm not a fan of where Jake was standing, but
yeah,
they call it, they call it. 4:11 left. Quick passing finds Glass in the middle. Gets it over midcourt. Bounce pass over to Bracey. Now to Glass. Hands back out the Moore at the logo. Under 4 minutes left. Moore guarded by Heath. Jake drives, kicks out Massa. Now over to Boyd. Boyd will try to bring out the logo, guarded by Walker. Now over to Moore. Moore drives, kicks out Glass in the corner for 3. Offline, rebound Parkerson. Quickly ahead to Goff. Goff. And it had the foul. It's on Bracey, that's his second. So Goff with a chance here at the M1. Carr back into the game. He'll come in for Bracey.
I just think we have a little bit of an internal shot clock that we just need to turn off. We don't have an actual shot clock. It's okay to make 10 more passes, run a little more time off the clock.
Goff hits the M1. He's got 6. It's 41-35. Carr gets the inbound. Under 3:30 left. Over to Boyd. Back over to Carr. Now to Moore. Pressured by Parkerson. Bounce pass to Carr. Over to Moore. Pressured by Heath. Now over to Glass. Bounce pass Massa. Out to Carr. Over to Massa. Dribbles out over to Carr. Now over to Moore. Under 3 minutes left to Boyd. Boyd for 3. Hits it! Big shot by Dirks Boyd. He is the first in the double figures for the Wildcats. 44-35. 2:45 left. Goff. Over to Johnson. Now to Heath for 3. That's offline, and the Wildcats will let it go out of bounds. And a timeout will be called by Franklin County with 2:37 left. We'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited. Emergency care with Hometown Heart.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back in Winchester, the Wildcats lead at 44-35 as Franklin County has called their third timeout, a full timeout. They've got 2 remaining. Wildcats with the ball, up 9 after the Heath 3 ball hit nothing. 2:37 left.
It hit the floor over there, out of bounds.
Well, nothing in the
That's
air.
the only thing it hit.
Boyd gets the inbound. Oh, has Glass, and we got a 3-on-1 the other way. Boyd bounced past the Glass. Nice pass, Massa. Gets on the foul, baby! Nice pass from Gavin Glass, and Walker's going to pick up a second. Massa with the chance at the M1.
I thought we were about to see another pinned shot. Whew. Good finish there by Massa. Good movement. I mean, 3-on-1, you're kicking yourself if you don't score. So good movement and good finish by Massa.
And he hits the M1. Massa with 8. 47-35, 2:30 left. Heath, top of the key. Over to Goff, left wing. He'll try a 3. Rattles in and out. Rebound, Carr. Massa's kind of mistimes his jumps every now and again. And then we're going to get a timeout here called by Lawrence County. Bryce Cliff. 2:14 remaining as his team was getting a bit too sped up. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them on the Exports Network.
Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Lawrence County has called their third timeout. Just over 2 minutes remaining. They lead at 47-35 in this district tournament playing game. The winner will get Tullahoma 5:30 on Friday night. 2:14 left. Wildcats with the ball. Same lineup. Carr, Moore, Massa, Glass, and Boyd. Carr to Moore over midcourt. Bounce pass to Glass, out to Carr. Now to Boyd. Pressure by Walker over to Carr. Over to Moore. 2 minutes left. More pressure by Woods, and Woods is gonna be a gnat on a PB&J, and then Goff is going to pick up the foul, his first, and the team's 5th. So that will send Boyd to the line to shoot 2. You can win it here. I don't know how many times we've said it this year, McKinley. You can win the game here at the line, and they're going to have to for the next minute 51.
Yeah, because they're definitely, I mean, Franklin County is going to have to send us to the line. They're going to keep pressuring us like that as Dirt makes that first one. We've got to have all 5 of our guys ready to step up to the free throw line and make free throws, and we can put this game away.
Johnson in for Heath. Boyd hits the first. Knocks down the second. He leads all scorers with 13. 49-35. Minute.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, we got a runner. A little runner.
I think that's the guy that ran on the field at the Super Bowl.
No, he's a little bit smaller. Hey, everyone's having a good chuckle. The officials are really having a good chuckle.
I mean, if I'm Franklin County's coach, I'm probably ticked off.
He doesn't look too bad. But now the kid's embarrassed.
That's exactly what I'd be doing.
Minute 45 left. Johnson still facing his 2-3 zone. Picks up his dribble over to Goff. Goff picks up his dribble over to Walker. Walker drives, cut off by Massa. Pass tipped out of bounds. Minute 33 left. Rebels still with the ball.
I wonder if he just saw, hey, nobody's on this end, I can cut across.
I mean, his hoop was down. He couldn't really see where he was going.
He had his blinders on.
Goff for three, back of the iron, off the top of the backboard. Massa skies up for the rebound. That's his fourth. Wildcats winning on the boards 30-26. Carr lobs over for Moore. Minute 20 left. He gets over midcourt over to Carr. The glass wide open in the corner, and Wisely doesn't take the three and almost hits the official in the process. Moore over to Carr, and then Johnson's going to pick up the foul after Jake did it. He shoved him, so Jake's going to go to the line to shoot two.
I mean, you shouldn't be trying to necessarily embarrass somebody, but that pass fake is so funny. Not very often do Lawrence County players have the size advantage where they get to do that.
I did it to the guy at the Harlem Wizards last year.
I think I could do it to Mackmore, but that's probably the only person I could get away doing it with.
Moore misses them both. Woods with the rebound, and Jake picks up his third foul. Team's third. Minute 7 left. For as good of a shooter as Jake is, you got to hit at least one of two there.
Well, we should have put him behind the three-point line.
Or at the volleyball line.
Yeah.
Johnson gets it. Minute 5 left. Now at a minute. Over to Woods. Skip past Goff. Goff steps back for three. Back of the iron. Rebound Moore. Jake might have gotten away with a push-off there. And he's going to be fouled by Woods, his second.
And now this is, I mean, people can make shots. And I'm not going to say that they can't make contested shots, but Franklin County is now in their offense where they're desperate. And, we've got to put up shots quick. You see, they ran Woods on that play, coming off on the other side looking for that three. We did a good job catching him early and not letting him get spotted up how he wanted. But expect to see that a little bit more from them. They're going to be trying to get shots off quick because they're down 15 now. They've got a lot of ground to make up. We've just got to play good, smart defense.
Jake's first point since the second half. He's now got 10 and make it 11. Redemption for Moore. It's 51-35. 50 seconds left. Time running out for the Rebels. Johnson top of the key. Lobs it down low. Parkerson turns around, pressured. Kicks out Woods. Woods open for three. And that's
get
blocked.
It, Max.
Rebound by Massa. He's fouled by Woods. Picks up his third. Massa will go the other end to shoot two.
The smallest dude on the court skying through the air to get a finger on that shot. Good contest.
This might be the best performance the guys in purple and gold have had all season long, and they are finishing something they have struggled to do all season long.
Yeah, and I mean, can we move district tournament to this gym? I mean, we put together, I'd say about 3 really good quarters last time, and tonight, I mean, we haven't shot 80%, but we've shot pretty well. We have not turned the ball over even after they turned the pressure up. We had our little runs where we were getting really frazzled and kind of moving too quick, but I mean, altogether, we kept the ball protected and we made smart decisions. We moved without the ball, all the things that we've been begging the guys to do all season. So I know Bryce will be pleased. It'll feel a lot better going in the locker room tonight after this one. Charge.
And we're going to block and foul Massa. I was about to say, McKinley, the only thing our district and region wants to do is just do everything at Tullahoma every year, which is ridiculous.
It feels awful for us because it's such a haul.
We don't do anything here. We don't do anything at Giles County. We do everything at Tullahoma. Now, some of that, like baseball's performance-based, you're the top team in the district, you get to host it. Is Parkinson with the offensive rebound. Works it down low, Goff, can't get it to go. Rebound, Massa. Massa with his 6th board, he'll be fouled by Woods, who picks up his 4th. But for basketball, volleyball, like, switch it around a little bit. Wouldn't kill you.
I know used to, and back when me and Bryce were in high school, it felt like every year the argument was, especially for region, like, well, we don't want the region to have to travel so far. And honestly, our district, I mean, it was us and Columbia were really close. But, I mean, after that, we had to travel 45 minutes to Lincoln, travel an hour, almost hour and a half to Franklin and Tullahoma. So, I mean, they kept it alphabetical, but, we've had a rough go with region being at Tullahoma not too long ago and then having to go to Murfreesboro last year for district. It makes road games are pretty tough when you've got to travel so much.
My thought is if you're the top team in your district or your region, you get the host no matter what. Massa hits it. He's now got 15 seconds left.
I know that's how Alabama does it.
Yeah, and
it's always nice.
West Virginia, everybody else. Goff can't get the three. Offensive rebound. Woods puts that one up and in. And Moore is just going to let it milk down. And the Wildcats season will stay alive.
3 more games,
as
baby.
They come into Franklin County and pick up a 57-37 victory. They'll face off with Tullahoma at 5:30 on Friday in Tullahoma. McKinley, your final thoughts on this one here this afternoon.
Thank the Lord. I am so happy for these guys. I mean, we're not over yet. We've still got a lot of things to do right, but it feels so much better making this drive home knowing, hey, the Wildcats aren't done. We've got 3 more games guaranteed, and 3 more games that we can come out and play, and we can win if we do things right. We're going to have to put together 4 quarters like we did here tonight and probably do a few things better, especially as we get to playing a tough Tullahoma team on Tuesday. But I'll tell you what, when we stop at the gas station on the way home and we get those cheeseburgers that have been sitting out for God knows how long, they're going to taste so much better knowing that we get to go home and we get to look forward to another 3 games. Look forward against a good team Tuesday, but chance to play, staying alive is always a good feeling.
What gas station are you going to?
The one in Fayetteville. We stopped there right as you get into Lincoln County.
Yeah,
that's Coach Clark tradition. We used to always stop, and we've kept it up. And I'll call them sometimes and make sure they still got burgers out. And like I said, they taste better after a win.
Absolutely. Well, Wildcats will play Tullahoma 5:30 in the district semifinal. Then the Lady Cats will take on Franklin County right after at 7 o'clock. So for McKinley Wheatley and for our producer, hey, I kept it under my 2 for the day. From our producer extraordinaire, Kevin Wright, I'm AJ Good. Have a great evening. We'll see you guys on Friday.
This is the X Sports Network.